Now, Joan Wandegi Nthiga is one of a growing number of Kenyan's farmers adopting the agroforestry practice of planting endangered indigenous trees alongside food crops to mitigate the negative effects of climate change, soil degradation, and biodiversity loss. News Central's Bettina Nwelih completes the story.
Regenerative agriculture is a new global trend, blending modern sustainable techniques and traditional methods to improve soil fertility, boost harvests, and ensure food quality even in volatile conditions. Proponents have claimed that African farmers traditionally worked with the land instead of against it by planting mutually symbiotic crops, integrating livestock, and practicing indigenous agroforestry.
It was a whole forest before, and we cut down the trees in order to make room to grow food and fruits. But as the years went by, the soil was depleted just because of the products that we were using, and the climate changed drastically. So the amount of rain we were getting 20 years ago is significantly different from the amount of rain we've gotten 5 years ago, for example. And so that means that it has affected the amount of food we can grow.
A 2018 report, co-sponsored by Kenya Forest Service and the United Nations Development Programme UNDP, stated that Kenya lost about 12,000 hectares of forest yearly due to logging, conversion to farmland, infrastructure expansion, and increasing demand for wood products and firewood. The Kenyan government recently launched a campaign to plant 15 billion indigenous trees by 2032, restoring the nation's forest cover to about 30%.
It's good to have that mix of indigenous trees, and a lot of them are also species that we might be losing. And you find some of these trees are medicinal. Some of them have root systems that are really good at breaking down this maram into fertile soil. So it's an awesome idea. And I'm hoping the rest of my neighbors will also follow suit.
In 10 years, I want this to be a full, mature, indigenous forest that is rich in biodiversity, that the greenhouses will all have been renovated, and that they'll be full of viable seedlings that can then be grown on other farms, that can then enjoy the fruits of what indigenous forests can bring to a landscape.
Nthiga's interest in Kenyan tree species has branched into an early-stage, large-scale nursery where those interested in regenerative agriculture can access local tips, anecdotes, inspiration, and a community of like-minded people.